View. What you want to look at?
Cadence.
Box, you on live from the field?
All right. We are live. Back at Bishop Dunn High School for another Big U Sports League exhibition taking place between the Texas Tar Heels facing off against the Texas Faith Warriors in a rematch of a game that took place early this season that finished with a score of 7-6, with Flame Game taking the victory. These teams have waited to face off again. The time has come. There's no more talking, no more texting, no more tweeting. All we can do now is play football. And we've got it here for you live. The Big U Sports League, Hall of Fame TV. My name is Mike Riley from National Elite Sports Media. I will be calling the ball games as the Texas Faith Warriors will start with the ball. We have 10 minutes, 4 quarters. Football, gotta start now. Hall of Fame TV.
Either book with me or lose, it ain't my decision. Yeah, I get that you got film, but I got holla vision. Holla, 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 holla fame. If they
talking
up
down
the middle,
and
me
be
put a
swallowed
battle
up.
by the name. How you trying to play without me? No, I'm running with the game.
It's like a short, very short game of about 1 for the Texas Faith Warriors. These are two very exciting teams for this age group. Flame Game, a team who dominated Flag. I want to say they won a national championship at Flag, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But they dominated the Flag circuit yesterday, while Texas Faith Warriors went undefeated as a 6U tackle team. Both teams had great seasons last year, a lot of blowouts last year, but for the start of the spring, it's been a lot of close games, a lot of close matchups. And we'll see if we have another one of those today. All right. Texas Faith will line up. One running back in the backfield. As the quarterback will walk under center. He'll snap it. He'll hand it off to the left. He'll fling off one running back. He'll shake off another one. But they'll swarm to the ball and they'll bring them down to what'll bring up third down. And this defense on the first 2 plays thus far are showing a similar style of defense that they showed in the first game, the first matchup. Got their corner spacing to turn everything inside. They're bringing their linebackers down basically in a big 4-3. And they're swarming to the ball, but that time it won't work, as Kaka might take it up the sideline, and he may go all the way in for Texas Faith Warriors. Touchdown, baby! Kaka so calm and humble. He said he'll celebrate at the end. He ain't really feeling it right now. But that was a beautiful run, beautiful blocking by the offensive line of the Texas Faith Warriors, as they will line up for the conversion to see if they can go up 7-0. That was a big lick for Texas Faith Warriors early in the game. A matchup that they struggled to find the end zone in the last go-around. This time, they found it early on a big run by number 2, Kai of the Texas Faith Warriors. He is the son of the president and offensive coordinator of the Texas Faith Warriors. Very special kid. As they will fake it to him this time, and the quarterback will be wrapped up, so Texas Faith Warriors will be stalled at 6. With about 6 minutes left. I'll get that clock right for y'all right now. Flame Game will get their game ball. Well, I mean, I said get their game ball. They will throw the game ball in. As Texas Faith Warriors take an early 6-0 lead after failing on the conversion. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. This Flame Game offense is fun to watch. Those boys are explosive. They can change the tide of this game just like that. But it is fun to see some early fireworks, as that's what we expect from these two teams. You expect fireworks, you expect touchdowns, you expect big plays, but we didn't get a lot of that in the first matchup. This Flame Game brings a man in motion. He'll take the handoff. He'll be run down. There's some people looking for a hold on the back end, but that will not be a hold. That will be a first down with a good run for the first play of the game by Flame Game, a.k.a. Texas Tar Heels. Or vice versa, Texas Tar Heels, a.k.a. Flame Game. You know what I'm trying to say. They'll bring him in motion again. This time they'll fake it. They'll hand it off the other way, and he'll slip out of a tackle. That tackle has to be made. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of fireworks here today, boys. It's going to be a lot of fireworks out here today. These two teams smell blood. They want it. Each team wants this win. I believe both of these teams are prepared. I believe both of these teams are ready. I believe both of these teams have the star power to put on a show today. As Flame Game will throw the ball, and it'll be caught. And that'll be a touchdown. I told you. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. We didn't hear much crowd noise in the last game, but you hear it now, because this is a ball game, and that'll be a touchdown. Flame Game. 6-6. I just knew this game was going to bring the excitement. I knew it. Both of these teams are too ready, man. Both of these teams, I'm not going to say they don't like each other, but they don't like each other. Neither one of these teams wants to lose to the other team. I mean, they kind of feel like the winner of the matchup is the best. You know what I mean? So, Flame Game, same play as they ran on the first drive, the reverse around. It'll be hogged down, and he'll slip out of the tackle by number 10. Number 10 had him wrapped up, but he couldn't bring him down. Thank you for Davion coming around to clean him up. And I want to say that they will keep it 6-6. Yep, that will be 6-6 with about 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. All right. So both teams thus far have possessed the ball. Both teams have scored. Both scores were on, big plays. We had a throw from Flame Game that led in for a touchdown, and then we had about a 70-yard run from number 2 of the Texas Faith Warriors. Both teams failed to get the conversion, so it will be 6-6. And we will see. Uh-oh. Woo. Oh, man, that was a great tackle, because if he does not make that tackle, I know that kid was going to spring it. That kid would have sprung it. Thankfully, the tackle was made. That'll bring up second and about 7. Face mask. Looks like we'll get another 15 on that one. We have 2 flags, though, so let's make sure that they don't offset each other.
Mason, put that down.
Yes, sir. Face mask. We'll take it. I don't know, man. They didn't do that the last 2 games. Though. Yeah, somebody did the flag game.
As we take a quick break in the action to flip the field and move on to the second quarter, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Shout out to AJ Sports. Sports gear, battle gear, uniforms, anything that you may need, they can fulfill it. We'll be right back.
AJ Sports. Go to ajcustomsports.com, located at 2620 Gus Thomason Road. We have all of your battle gear needs, along with backplates, visors, and more. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, we're back live as the Texas Faith Warriors break the huddle. Unline their offense up. It's a good block off the edge. Allows them to cut up. Good run by number 4 of the Texas Faith Warriors. All right. Texas Faith Warriors snap the ball. They fake the keeper. Uh-oh. He fights off with a mean stiff arm. Oh, my God, this game is going to be exciting. These teams have come to ball. This is going to be a fun one. The explosiveness of both teams has been on display early in this one. Let's see if they can keep it up. Give me some comments on the live. How y'all liking this game so far? It's been a lot of action. 6-6. Texas Faith Warriors driving the ball. Let me see some comments. Who y'all rooting for? Show me who y'all rooting for in the comments. Who you watching for? I got 12 viewers. I need 12 comments. All right, Texas Faith Warriors break the huddle. Everybody's lined up and set. Flame game ready to attack. They hand the ball up the middle. It looks like that'll be enough for a first down. No, it won't be a first down, but it'll be pretty darn close. You'll get the snap. You'll get the handoff right up the middle. It'll be cleaned up. That'll bring up fourth down and about 3 yards to go. 2 runs up the middle right there. The edge has been killing them. Needing 3 yards. I would have tried to hit that edge up. But that's why I'm in the booth calling the games, and those guys are out there actually calling the plays. Quiet snap. We'll hand it off to the left. And they'll be swallowed up. And that'll be turnover on downs by the Texas Faith Warriors. Flame game will take over on offense. So after the big burst from the running back number 2, Kakai, the offense stalled out around the 20-yard line. Couldn't quite get enough to get that first down. The drive will come to an end. Turnover on downs. Luckily, they were in position when they turned the ball over on downs. And Flame game still has a pretty nice field to drive, so they didn't give them good field position on that turnover. But they did not get any points on that last drive. Both first drives by both teams were for touchdowns. So that's just something to think about. As we'll have a false start on Flame game. Texas Faith Warriors defense. Set. All right, it looks like they line up in a spread with one man in the backfield. Let's see if they'll throw the ball again. They'll bring number 1 in motion. He'll take the ball on a double reverse. Oh, my God. Man, that was a good tackle by number 4. Because, man, the double reverse might also almost caught those guys lacking. Almost caught them lacking. All right, Flame Gang offense brings a man in motion. He'll check with the ref, make sure he's in the right spot. They'll take a snap. They'll hand it off to the right. He'll be tackled by number 7, OD, the safety of the Texas Faith Warriors. Flame Game, it looks like Flame Game has brought a different offense than what they ran the first time around facing this team. He'll be chased out of bounds. Number 1 looks like Williams. Not mistaken. If I butchered that, please don't kill me, guys. I can't see it all the way. Crowd is a little intense out there. Like I said, man, these two sides, man, they've been jawing, not just on the field, but they've been jawing on Facebook. They've been jawing in coaches' chats. They've been jawing at practice, at each individual practice. I mean, these teams do not like each other. Not in the manner in which you think, but between those lines, those guys want to see, those guys don't want to see each other succeed. They have come here to not only win, but they want to win in beautiful fashion. Blowout style. This going back and forth, this ain't what neither team wants. Both of these teams are wanting to blow a team out, let loose, let their backfields go. I mean, you seen Flame Game. Their first touchdown, they threw a pass. They threw a pass. Like a 20-yard pass at that for a touchdown. So it just lets you know, man, these teams, they're competing at a high level. And they're giving us some good football. Big Youth Saturday at Bishop Dunn High School.
Let's go, Davion. Y'all get back there. Watch that ball. Watch that ball.
They hand it off right up the middle.
Oh!
Tackle by number 2. Texas Faith Warriors. If you can hear it, these parents are jawing back and forth, but they're doing it in a respectful manner by talking directly to the kid. Looks like there'll be a timeout on the Texas Faith Warriors.
What up, dog? What up? I need a hit! Get back there, man! I need some! Get out the field, hurry! Let's go, Hayden! Let's go!
All right, Flame Game breaks the total after the timeout. A lot of Tar Heels celebrating going on out there as their offense breaks the huddle. They'll be tackled after receiving a first down. Flame Game looking to call a timeout. And on this timeout break, we'll take a quick break in the action and we'll be right back with you.
Overall, this power suit, it's beneficial for me when I worked out in it. Snug fit when I first tried it on, and then as I got through the workout, it formed to my body, and overall it helped me with explosiveness and things throughout our workout.
And we are back as Flame Game breaks the huddle. They have been driving on this Texas Faith Warriors team. A lot of trickery, man. A lot of reverses. A lot of stuff that'll make you step one way, and if you step, you beat. Just like that. That was a poor angle, and he may go. Oh man, that was a good tackle by Kakai. Number 2, the Texas Faith Warriors. That'll be the half. So, at halftime, it is 6-6. Flame Game was driving, but their drive stalled on about the 25-yard line, 5 yards further than where the Texas Faith Warriors stalled out on their last drive when they were moving. It's been a fun game thus far. You can tell there's a lot of emotions involved. You can tell both teams want this. You can tell both teams really want it bad. And as we wait for the second half of football, I'll tell you one thing, this crowd is energized, the food is good, The weather's nice. The sun ain't beaming. The clouds are out. It's a beautiful day for some big youth sports league football. We're live at Bishop Dunn High School in Dallas, Texas. We'll be back with you right after these breaks.
You are now watching Holla TV.
We bring you live action, in-field recording, Holla fighting on the field, we running with the kids.
It's your boy Hall of Fame TV with the best in-game highlights, man. Hit your ball up. It's going down 2024. Hall of Fame TV, the best. It's where it's at. Let's get it.
Audio Jungle.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Now, what you gonna do with it? Because they didn't just come to see you show up. They came to see you show out. So my question is, what you gonna do with the moment? Let's maximize.
Yeah. 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 What you want to look at?
Cadence.
Box, you want live from the field? You gonna need a real shooter for this one. Hey. You want a real view? What you want to look at?
Cadence.
Box, you want live from the field? You gonna need a real shooter for this one. Hey, holla, 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 holla fame. If they talk.
We are back for what will be our second half of football in a 6-6 game that the Texas Faith Warriors and the Texas Tar Heels are facing off in Dallas, Texas on this beautiful Saturday at Bishop Dunn High School. It's been a pretty good game thus far. Both offenses started out with some fireworks. Since then, they both moved the ball close to the red zone, but didn't get to finish either one of those drives. That kept the ball game at 6-6. Flame game deferred in the first half, so they will receive the ball in the beginning of the second half. And we're ready. Second half of football. Let's get it. Big U Sports League. They'll start with a screen pass. He slips through 2 tackles before being brought down of a gain of about 4 yards. It'll be second, about 5 yards, that's 6 yards. I'm watching the chain guy. And he's walking up. Yeah, he's about, I'll bring up 2nd and 4. You need a big play from this Texas Faith defense. Something just like that. Something just like that. Something just like that. When you ask, they shall deliver. And that will be a turnover by the Texas Faith Warriors. But that was a wonderful opportunity for Texas Faith to take control of the ball game as they had a drive stall out. Flame game was rolling, and I believe they had a lot of momentum on that last drive they had before halftime. But they came out, on the first play, they turned the ball over and gives KD, the offensive coordinator for the Texas Faith Warriors, a wonderful feel. Oh, and the silent count gets him again. And now the lack of discipline is starting to show from the Flame game defense. And Texas Faith is trying to take advantage. That was a good move by the offensive coordinator of the Texas Faith Warriors to realize that the discipline of the Flame game had not been tested thus far, and to test them and get another free 5 yards after the penalty was brilliant. Quarterback keep, he'll roll right and get about 3 yards, not many. All right. Takes Faith Warrior under center. They fake it around on a reverse. Oh, man. Man, way to read that and way to swallow that up. That'll bring up third down as number 20, Boyd, for the Texas State Warriors, swallowed up.
Come on, defense! Let's go, Warriors!
I would like to see number 7, Odion, little OD, for the Texas State Warriors, get the ball in open space. He's such a dangerous kid, man, when he gets the ball in open space. We'll see if the Texas State Warriors try to get him out in space in the second half. Uh-oh. Number 4, Thuka, got a bad snap. Looks like he was supposed to hand it off on a reverse, but he took the disciplined measures of pulling that ball down, and actually, you thought would have got him a first down, but it looks like we have a penalty on the play. And that'll be walking the Texas State Warriors back. Man, that's a big blow. And for a team that started the drive testing the discipline of their opponent, made an undisciplined mistake on the final on the play that could have led them to a first down. And now that will make it 3rd and forever. Not really about 3rd and 13, but you know. Looks like the offensive coordinator for the Texas State Warriors is asking for more from his offensive line. He's not happy with what he's getting here in the second half. They'll just run a direct keeper to Thuka. I like that. And that'll bring up the first down. Texas State Warriors. They got all 13 back by the quarterback keeper. I like the blocking scheme that they drew up on that play. They decided to pull a guy off the edge of the line and seep him into the backfield a little bit. That way, with Flame Game trying to charge the gaps, that kind of puts a blocker back there. So when that guy charges through, to be there to stop him from blowing up the play. It's good coaching. And this time they'll hand it off to the running back as he drives left. He'll shake off one tackler and slide through, but he'll be brought down for a very short game. Like I said, this is an intense ball game. Even the crowd's intense. The little kids are stumping. The parents are jawing back and forth. It's been pretty entertaining thus far. Oh my God, they threw a pass and it's caught by number 2, Kakai, for the Texas State Warriors. No penalty markers down on the field. That'll bring up 1st and goal on the after the completion. Like I said, man, these teams here, man, they want it and they want it bad. They want it bad. He was literally wide open. He went back to get the ball. If he didn't have to go back for that ball, that's a touchdown. But they'll do the direct snap to the quarterback, and he'll jot up the middle for what looks like a Texas Faith Warrior touchdown. And the offensive coordinator for the Texas Faith Warriors is hyped because, like I said, those guys want this ball game, man. They are hungry. They are hungry. They are hungry. But Flame Game, they've been eating all season. They've been eating. They've been beating everybody. They've been beating everybody. But somebody wants that get back. Somebody wants that get back. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter, as Texas Faith will line up for the conversion. Texas Faith Warriors will take a timeout. And while they take a quick timeout, we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with you.
AJ Sports. Go to ajcustomsports.com, located at 2620 Gus Thomason Road. We have all of your battle gear needs, along with backplates, visors, and more. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And we are back live for the final play of the third quarter, which is the conversion of the Texas Faith Warriors as they go down and score a touchdown to take a 12-6 lead. Texas Faith threw it, trying to get the 2, but they didn't get it, but they're still up 12-2. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Man, I am stuffed in this booth, so anything that I give you late, just know that I am dealing with as much vision as I can deal with. But what I see is there was a penalty by the Flame Game, which will allow Texas Faith another opportunity to take the lead. To score that conversion. I'm sorry. They've already got the lead. 12-6. They threw it the first time. Let's see if they'll go with the quarterback keeper the second time. And a bad snap over his head will lead to a failed conversion, and that will bring up the end of the third quarter. And I'll be right back with you in 1 second.
You are now watching Holla TV.
Says on the beat, boy.
All right. Texas Faith Warriors back on defense. Flame Game back on offense. The explosive Flame Game, should I call him. They sends number 5 in motion. He'll take a handoff. He'll slice back across the formation. He's still running. But him slicing back across the formation might have actually cost him yards. know, that might actually cost them some yards. But, I mean, like I said, they're so explosive that on the bad play, they still figure out a way to get 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Direct snap, hands it off to number 21 up the right. He'll be swarmed on. Got number 24 for the Texas Faith Warriors. We'll bring up 3rd and short. They'll swallow him up, but I think that may be enough. To move the chains, and it will be. They'll bring up 1st down, Flame game. Sucked the whole linebacker core into the backfield. Yeah, the defense for the Texas Faith Warriors is going to have to tighten up if they want to figure something out. I mean, they're going to have to tighten up. They're giving away way too many yards for a team trying to keep a team out of the end zone. Giving up way too many yards. Defense has to tighten up for Texas Faith. Oh, ball on the turf. Luckily, he'll fall on top of it. Number 15 said it's strap season. And then it'll be a penalty on the Texas Faith Warriors. Oh my God, 10 yards. Oh my God, that there, you just can't give up in a game of this magnitude. I mean, you're already giving up yards on defense, and you're just gonna give them yards. I don't like that. He hands it off. Number 21. Number 21 is bobbling that handoff. If I was his coach, I'd pull him to the side and be like, hey, man, you all right? Hold on to the ball. My apologies if you see a glare on my camera, man. I'm inside a booth with a window that does not allow me to open it. So my camera's catching a slight glare. Flame game. Oh, false start on Flame game. Wow, they gave the encroachment to the defense, but I believe the man on the edge of the line for Flame game jumped, causing the defensive man to jump, but maybe it was vice versa. I mean, those linemen are trained that if he jumps, you jump up. You know, so we shall see. They hand the ball off on the reverse. He bends the corner. He's got one man to beat. They'll beat him. Touchdown. Flame game. There is a flag on the field, though. There is a flag on the play. Looks like that'll be a hold. And that will bring the play back. Texas Faith Warriors fans are livid that they finally got a penalty to go in their favor. That was a big penalty because that erases a touchdown and backs Flame game up. That'll bring up second and about 13. Texas Faith has to figure something out, man. Their defense looks a bit confused out there today. As they are again on the reverse, and he cuts it up to that open space, and there's another hold. That one's coming back.
Keep doing you, Daniel. Oh, you gotta stop holding. They gonna hold you every time, number 5. Y'all gotta stop holding. Hey, they gotta stop holding. They can't stop hugging my son. I know he smell good. Hey, you gotta stop holding. They gotta stop holding. Let's go, Warriors! Let's go, Warriors!
That was a big tackle by Texas Faith. My apologies. My microphone was acting a little sketchy. But we got everything sorted out. And we're back, giving you the live play-by-play. They try to hurry it up, but he'll be swallowed up on third down. Wow. Wow. The ref's going to throw the late flag. It's fourth down. It is fourth down. This game is pretty intense. I'm enjoying it myself. What about you? This is a big youth exhibition. Texas Faith Warriors facing off against Flame Gang. Texas Faith Warrior has Flame Game on fourth down with about 13 yards needed, 1 minute left. They're basically one stop away from potentially there'll be another flag. Another flag. You can't see it on the other side of this fella right here. There he is. There'll be another flag on the play. Look like 3 holding penalties on the last 3 plays. And that'll walk them back an additional 5 yards, and that will put them on the 40-yard line, I'll say. Right between the 40 and the 39. It's 58 seconds left in the ball game. See, earlier in the game, Flame Game was running this play where they bring up like I'll call him a flex out in a motion. When they bring him in motion, they're confusing him because it's kind of like an RPO without the P. So it gives the quarterback an option to either hand it off or keep it and run. And 90% of the time, he's just handing it to the guy coming across on the reverse. And then I think the defense of Texas Faith is playing the angles wrong, and it's just causing them to give up so many yards up the cutback. Kind of like you saw right now, but that won't be enough. That will not be enough. Texas Faith lines up, and it looks like they will let the clock wind. What? Okay, looks like we'll get a timeout from Flame Game. That'll bring up second. It's 43 seconds left. Texas Faith Warriors are trying to just basically kill the clock. I'm not really sure what caused the stoppage in the time, but quarterback took a knee and he was tackled afterwards, so there'll be a penalty, which should give Texas Faith an automatic first down, but the clock is winding. That will be the ball game. It was a good one. It was fun. The Tar Heels will go down to the Texas Faith Warriors 12-6, and what was a wonderful, wonderful game. As you see, the president, the founder, the offensive coordinator for the Texas Faith Warriors, he's excited. Like I said, man, these guys really, really, really wanted that ball game. It was a fun one. Thank you for watching Big U Sports, Hall of Fame TV. My name is Mike Riley from National Elite Sports Media. It was fun. It was exciting. It was a lot of entertainment. And we will see you again in next week, maybe 2 weeks. You'll see that on Facebook. But we'll be back in a week or two for the Big U Sports League Championship weekend. Thank you so much.